Guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to discuss on how I started my career in the cruise industry, how I transitioned from the airlines to the cruise industry. I was working in the airlines with Indigo and Vistara Airlines. I then decided, okay, it's time now. Uh, I need to apply for the cruise industry. I thought, when you just have the experience, it is very easy, but it is not that easy. It takes a lot of time. I've been to so many offices all over Mumbai and I've been getting just rejections. Like wherever I've been to and whichever offices I have been to, they just wanted experience. I don't know what is. Then I started getting disappointed. Like I already have 4 years of experience, and now even after having this experience, I do not have, like, I'm not getting a job. So what can I do? And this is one thing in India which is very disappointing is the corruption which happens, because I realized most of the people who are getting into the cruise industry, they are paying through agents and all. That's the reason people are struggling to get into it. That is the harsh reality. But you also have to keep one thing in mind. Please do not encourage such people, because when you encourage such people, that makes it difficult for others to get into it, because they are getting used to it. They know they will get money. I got my first job. I got my job only because of my uncle. He was working already for P&O Cruises, and he had given me his reference ID. So that is how they actually called me for an interview. What documents were needed when I had gone for the interview? So when I had gone for the interview, the first thing, you obviously need to have a passport and a CDC. So you have to apply for your CDC and your HTCW before you go for an interview. You need to have certain experiences in the airline if you are working in the airline or other hotel departments. But I was very nervous when I had gone for my interview. There were so many people in that room, due to which I was more nervous, because it was my first time I was giving an interview for an international interview. Was like really good. They did not ask me much of the questions because I was a fresher. They just asked me basic questions of like what I'm working and what is my job role now, which matched to the job roles of which I was applying to. So after I getting selected and I got my employment letter, so that was the time when I then decided to leave the airline, and it was no turning back. Interview, I got my first contract after 6 months post the interview. So that was the first time I ever had my long flight. That was from Mumbai to Singapore, Singapore to Sydney, and it was really tiring. At the same time, I was very nervous, but the company provided me with a hotel stay for the first night. And the very next morning, we had to join the cruise ship. Embarkation day on a cruise ship was crazy. I was literally shitting bricks because I've never seen such a big ship. And with so many things happening all at one time, I was crazy. I was all over the place. I did not know what to do, because first thing, they take you in the terminal and they make all the crew members sit, and they take all the documents, whichever you have, your medicals, your HTCW, passport, etc. They keep checking your documents. Once all your documents are done, they will then take you in a ship. And because it is your first time, the head of your departments will come to pick you up, and they will show you around the ship so you're familiarized with the areas, and they will also show you where you're going to work, what is your first day going to be like. You are going to have a lot of inductions and training and safety trainings, and the trainings just go on for nearly 2 to 3 weeks. My first cruise was the worst experience I ever had, because as soon as we left Sydney, we had rough seas, and I have never experienced such rough seas in my entire life, because my ship was small, so we could feel every bumps and twist and turn. And I was literally falling down in my bathroom and vomiting the whole day. I decided, no, I need to go home. I can't do this. This was very difficult for me because I was seasick for nearly 2 days. And That is obviously that is the first experience you're having, and it is quite scary because I thought my ship is going to sink. But I had good colleagues around me, so they supported me and they told me this is like normal. This is just going to be for a few weeks till your body is adjusted to this. And they also give me hacks like have something citrus or something. Do not eat heavy food. Eat, but do not fill your stomach and do not keep your stomach empty. So the whole day I was just eating green apples and oranges and orange juice. And then after 1 week, I got used to it, and now I do not feel anything for any rough sea. Like in fact, I literally uh, laugh at other people because I remember how my first day was. On the ship is going to be very difficult in the start because it is not like how we work on land. There is a lot of adjustments regarding the place and the people around you because you're going to stay with so many different people, and obviously you're going to have a cabin mate who's not going to agree with you for most of the things you're going to do, and you're going to keep fighting. But you need to adjust, but that is something which you learn in time. You don't like, for me, I am very straightforward, and I if I do not like something, I tell them. So when you join the ship, and like if you know who's your cabin mate, you set your boundaries before, before anything goes wrong. So at least he will be aware of what you like and what you don't like. And once you have your boundaries set between each other, I think everything should be fine. In the cruise ship, my salary was around 1,300